During one of her daily classes, a teacher trying to teach good manners asked her students the following question. Michael, if you were on a date, having dinner with a nice young lady, how would you tell her that you had to go to the bathroom? Michael replied, "Just a minute, I have to go pee." The teacher responded, "That would be rude and impolite." "What about you, Sherman? How would you say it?" Sherman said, "I'm sorry, but I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." "That's better," said the teacher, "but it's still not very nice to say the word bathroom at the dinner table." Then she turned to little Johnny. "And you, little Johnny, can you use your brain for once and show us some good manners?" Johnny smiled and said, "I would say, darling, may I please be excused for a moment? I have to shake hands with a very dear friend of mine, someone I hope to introduce you to after dinner."
During a lesson, the teacher noticed Johnny staring out the window, clearly daydreaming. To snap his attention back, she called on him. "Johnny, if there are 3 ducks sitting on a fence and you shoot one, how many are left?" Johnny thought for a moment and replied, "None?" Surprised, the teacher asked, "Why none?" Johnny explained, "Because the sound of the gun would scare the other 2 away." The teacher smiled. "Actually, the answer is 2, but I like the way you think." Johnny grinned and raised his hand. "Can I ask you a question now?" "Curious," the teacher nodded. Johnny asked, "If you see 3 women coming out of an ice cream parlor, one is licking her ice cream, one is eating it slowly, and one is biting it, which one is married?" The teacher paused to think, then replied, "The one eating it slowly." Johnny chuckled and said, "Nope, it's the one wearing a wedding ring, but I like the way you think."
While teaching religion class, one morning Sister Bridget was speaking to her 3rd grade class, and she asked the question, "When you die and go to heaven, which part of your body goes first?" Susie raised her hand and said, "I think it's your hands." "Why do you think it's your hands, Susie?" "S-I-D, sister." Susie replied, "Because when you pray, you hold your hands together in front of you, and God just takes your hands first." "What a wonderful answer!" the nun said. Little Johnny raised his hand and said, "Sister, I think it's your legs." Sister Bridget looked at him with the strangest look on her face. "Now, little Johnny, why would you think it would be your legs?" Little Johnny said, "Well, I walked into Mommy and Daddy's bedroom the other night. Mommy had her legs straight up in the air, and she was saying, 'Oh God, I'm coming.' If Daddy hadn't pinned her down, we'd have lost her."